was claiming straight, but really undercover. When I go, like I feel you wrong, the things you saw, you think to the floor. Put them on up for the things you draw, hitting our competition that I think we're hard. Anybody else for the CG, Lord? I sit no Ouija board. My team with me, we get bored, we'll execute demons like a TV call. Lord.
Project that just came out this weekend, you know, Spirit versus Flesh. On Still Real, you talk about growing up here, you know what I mean? So you want to elaborate on how that track came together?
Man, that's Still Real. That's one that touched my soul. That it just came to me. And even speaking of the new project, fellas, as well, I want to do something special right now as well. Just off the strength of me, just the project itself, man. I autographed a copy, a sign. I'm not nobody. It's no autograph. That's nothing but one for AG. I signed the back of it. Just it got the you know, the official Spirit versus Flesh. He can show that to the people.
Yo, appreciate that, LT.
You see the back strip that AG?
You got one with the cover art on there.
Personalized it with the
signed
name
on the inside.
That's what's up, man.
And then I got one for Coop. He can get this one as well. I signed the front of it. Just make them all different. Authentic Spirit versus Flesh. Dropped yesterday, November 8th for sure.
Listen to this.
Yes,
Fire Project. Fire Project.
Speak on it. Try to speak. Don't let me say everything about it. Yes, sir.
Fire Project, dope concepts, you know what I'm saying? Yo, appreciate the sign.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate y'all for wanting it. But I know the standards of these guys, man, like we say, put Nas as the #1 greatest all time, to even be thinked upon as like good or decent in that. It's like you know, I appreciate it. I'm all appreciative. For sure.
Let's talk about the project a little bit, because you know what I'm saying, just listening to it and you know, diving into the lyrics of it, you know, you talk about your background a lot, as well as, you know what I'm saying, your faith in God, you know what I mean? And the concept of the album is the spirit versus the flesh. So can you talk about, like, you know, growing up in this area, some of the, you know, temptations that came with that when you was always in battle, you know what I'm saying, to like, you know, do the right thing or whatnot and not fall, you know, have the certain pitfalls, you know, in the hood community.
That opposition.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on one thing. This is my grandmother chiming in. I don't mean to be rude. Hello? Mama?
This is live.
Grandma? Might have pocket dialed me. I just left from her event out here in Shelby, but back to that question that you mentioned, just battling the opposition, the spirit versus the flesh, the streets versus the school, the gang life versus staying in school, staying wise. Man, that was always, it was prevalent, it was there in front of me, it was a choice, and this young man knows about that. He does a lot of I, you know, had to talk to him to kind of get him out of that, put him on the road. He knew he was on the right, but it's just the fact that you see these houses right here, man. It's messed up over here, man. I could cry out here on the ground. This is some bad living. So you obviously, man, I could do this to make a quick dollar and change this around. I could change like any place across the world, Queens, New York, Detroit, Chicago, same thing. But just here, it's so small. It's not, you can't escape it. You can't go nowhere. What's going on, family? You blessed?
Yes, sir.
Stay blessed, brother.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. So it's just even stuff like that, man. You want to help people, but if you don't have it, how can you? So it's like, yeah, to battle that temptation, man, I need to go get this quick dollar. But I just never did it because my uncles on both sides of my family were in and out of jail. That people were busting in, the police busting in here and looking for my, you know, scaring my grandmother and then he remembers looking upstairs. Where is he at? He's not here. He's hiding. He was hiding in the house, in the backyard, under the house, things like that. And, you know, that's neither here nor there, but years and years. So things like that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get out, but I just figured God had a plan. And I wasn't in the church, even though it's next door. I wasn't in the church. I never read the Bible. As people think I grew up and you know it so well, you had to grow up. No. I didn't read the Word of God. I started reading it at the age of 21. So the battle, it's just like an ongoing thing. And I chose the opposite just because of what I saw here. I wanted to be opposite of my city. So that was it. Yeah, that battle.
And you speak about getting out on top of poverty. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the fire joints on there too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, feel that joint.
Y'all want to walk?